What's good, y'all? Welcome to another episode of the Wichita Promo Podcast with your host, EKM. We back in Humble Greatness Studios with some special guests. You want to introduce yourself?
Aushae Baker in the building.
Yeah.
Aushae Baker in the building.
So, just right in the beginning, when we got everybody's attention, I want to talk about this show you got coming up.
Oh, shoot. Out the
right
gate.
off. Yeah.
All right, let's get it.
October 27th, we got the Halloween collection fashion show going down. We got multiple hosts in the building. Come tap in with us.
Whoa, where's this going to be at?
That's going to be
Fever
crazy.
Nightlife.
Yeah,
oh,
up at Fever.
Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna be legit for real.
Oh, shoot. Okay. I thought I was doing something in the city. I ain't doing nothing.
Shit gonna be crazy, man. Y'all got
Let me see.
Yeah.
Okay, let's put.
So who all involved in this? I know there's some like DJs, all types of stuff gonna be in there. What's some of the like details for this show?
Yeah, tell me what's up. Even if you got to read it, let me know.
Yeah.
When does it start? It's probably like, what, 9, 10,
Yeah,
something like
pretty late.
that?
I have no idea. No bull. I have no idea.
It's gonna
How
be,
much is it to get
it'd be
in?
like 9-10 probably.
This $25 early bird tickets and then $30 to get in general admission.
Who's a DJ?
That's just gonna be crazy, bro. I'll pull it up. I got it.
Hold on. Like, as far you went like this, so is it you or you need a DJ for it?
No, they have
she
a
got a
DJ.
DJ.
Like, I don't know. Like, I don't have those details because I just.
Oh, I got
I'm
you.
just a host.
Here you go, right here.
Fashion
Yeah.
That's
fashion
dope, man.
DJ Seabass, DJ 3, DJ B-Ray. That's gonna be big.
Okay, we got
That's gonna be
coalition
big.
DJs in
That
the
shit gonna
building.
be crazy.
We got the coalition
for
DJ
real.
squad. Yeah, this is gonna be nuts.
So what's your part in this show? Like you said,
Shout out
we
to Kingston.
know you got your own brand and everything, and you said this is like a fashion show. You gonna have like models in there wearing your stuff?
So it's Pretty and Paid collection. There's going to be like 15 to 20 models wearing all different spooky types of lingerie. It's a new drop. Wild animals. It's an animal theme for Halloween costumes. There will also be a booth where you can buy your Halloween costumes and scan our QR code.
Oh, this sounds dope.
They're going to be all around modeling their outfits. So definitely tap in. When you hear my name, I'll be going up there on the stage.
Okay, cool. So they gonna give you a mic. You finna host this thing.
Yeah.
Is this the first time you done this?
I've done one before. It was a little bit more last minute. Like they had gave me a message like, "Hey, would you like to be a part of this?" And I feel like that was my first event. I wasn't didn't get to do everything that I wanted to do, but after seeing how it was all working out, I want to do my own booth and want to have different sections set up. So yeah, we're gonna do a little red carpet theme. They're gonna be going down the red carpet. It's gonna be dope for sure.
That's crazy. So how did you even get started in all that? How did you start with making your own brand? How did the vision start? What made you decide like I want to start making clothing and all this?
I think the clothing and everything started from just wanting to be my own boss, realizing that I didn't want to really work for anybody in this world. I want to answer to me. So I started
but hold on. Where does that come from though? Like I understand that, but like, was your mom that way? Did you have a brother or sister? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, where did you learn that from?
I don't know if y'all want me to go deep. I'm just saying, like,
because that type of mindset has to be developed. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
So that's why. I mean, you don't have to get.
No, I just feel like my lifestyle that I lived. It's like
I got you.
I learned how to be independent.
Got you. Okay, for sure.
Like everyone was just kind of like out of our lives or like fighting for their lives. So we're independent, figuring out how to make the money on our own, do what we got to do on our own.
Yeah.
Figure out where you got to go, what steps you got to do on our own. Like,
absolutely.
Definitely built that way.
How did you, what's it like trying to start a clothing company? Because I don't even know if I was trying to do that tomorrow. I have no idea what to even do. Like, did you first start up just like designing and like mocking up like ideas for clothing and stuff like that? How do you even make it? Like, do you have like somebody who physically makes the clothes? Do you have stuff that you print on? Like, how do you even go about all that? So
in like 2020, I started with like wholesale items, like just started, posting, getting pre-orders, showing people, kind of being a drop shipper, so I could know where the product is, get the orders, and then drop ship the orders straight to all the customers. Then I realized, that takes a huge percentage of your money if you're not doing it right, especially if you don't have a vendor who can individually ship every product to each customer. Most vendors will send the whole, package to you yourself, and now you got to individually pay for shipping to all these customers. So then I started about my own clothing line. I found a vendor in the East Mall, Dominic. Shout out Dominic.
Yo, I was just with him this morning.
Yeah.
Good
and
dude.
tap in with Sunshine Designs.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Sure.
So I tap in with him. I usually would go to him for anything I need, any type of custom clothing, hats, shirts, anything, socks. He does everything, patches, everything. I would go to him to do any type of like embroidery or anything like that. I found my own wholesale vendor that I go through for all my clothing. And I bring it to Dominic, and he designs all of it for me, or Sunshine Designs will. And then we package it from there. We get to sell them, retail price.
That's dope. So when you put together an event like this, how do you organize like having all these models wear your stuff? Do you have like a whole team of models that you have for all these events? Is it random and you just hit up a bunch of random girls in town? Like, how do you even go about that? Because it's low-key hard to organize like 20 people
That's
like
a
that.
lot, man.
I'm not going to lie.
So I have 15 models off bat, like
That's
in
crazy.
my Pretty and Paid ambassador group. So I
sure.
usually just message the group, see everybody's availability. If this date works for them before I even take on the event. And usually it works for everyone. Everyone wants to be a part of it. It was pretty well explained in the beginning, what we're going to do and what benefits that they'll have and all of it and the exposure. So we do have 15 models ready to go. And then additionally, like if we have some models that can't come or something like that, we will reach out for other people that maybe temporarily want to do this event. And in the future, maybe we'll take them on for the group.
Yeah.
So I usually set up like their robes because it's a lingerie line. So, it's a real... showing everything, so
Absolutely.
I don't like them to reveal the sets anyways before the fashion show. So we got their robes, anything, their tickets, their accessories, their nipple pasties, their outfits. Like I have it all ready for them. I drop it off before the show. Then we all just meet, get our section. We all, shots to the good night, and then we all turn up, show y'all the goods.
Yeah. People don't recognize enough how hard it is just to organize. Like
a fashion show.
we was talking
a lot
off
of
camera too, like just how messy this city can be. So just organizing 15 people, having 15 people that you can trust to like pull up to some shit
Show up.
and actually like take it seriously is really difficult.
Yeah, and it was
Yeah,
really
for
hard.
sure.
And I could say that there's probably like 150 girls that I went through
Oh,
for this
yeah.
group. And I picked the ones that were dedicated, the ones that were answering. And there were some that I couldn't even get back to that probably would have been great candidates. But
Yeah.
that's always for the future. I'm still always looking for new people that would come and join. And it's not only just like for my events and my brand and stuff. Like I let them show off their own brand, their own eyelash line or whatever they wanted to do in the shoot. A chance for them, like I said, for their exposure. So
Yeah. Do y'all have like a bunch of local photographers and stuff like that you tap in with as well?
I would say that we tap in with Elizabeth and Hannah, definitely. Me and Hannah.
Shout out to Hannah.
Yeah, shout out to Hannah. We
sure,
got a project
absolutely.
going right now. So shout out to Hannah for sure.
What you got?
Man.
That's a lot, bro. I've never even thought about like we talked about a fashion show one time about how
Absolutely.
that could be like a big thing because I don't know, local artist shows are really weird. You can't get people to pull up. Like you just can't. It don't matter who the fuck it is.
That's what I
like
was talking about. What up?
the best. What up? Yeah. Lionel just walked in. Shout out Lionel.
Yo, man, you want to get on this? He like, nah, I got too much going on.
Yeah, we gonna get an episode.
All right, let me
in.
step back real quick.
But yeah, man, like I don't even remember what I was saying. Oh, throwing like a local artist show, like it's really hard to. It's just like we said, it's hard to organize people and get them to take shit seriously and pull up. But also, people don't pull up like that. Like the city doesn't have like a lot of hope for people. There's no like belief in each other. So when we go to like a local artist show, we lucky if every artist in there brings 2 people with them. Like there might be a lot of people in the building, but it's just everybody's family and shit. Don't nobody pull up to support. And we feel like maybe a fashion show could change that shit. Throw some shit where like you incorporate local artists in something else and maybe people will actually fucking pull up. So that's something we've thought about, but I don't even know how to organize a fashion show. That's a
like-
whole different skill.
I feel like it's the music. There's not a very big
Yeah.
variety. It's everyone rapping about the same thing.
No, I feel that for sure. Yeah.
I'm not gonna say nothing against like street rappers, but maybe like y'all need to bring out like some country or something because they,
No, yeah.
they need a variety. We need
Yeah.
some country singers or something in here. Not everyone's coming to hear the rapping and the killing and the drilling.
Yeah. Ain't nobody worked together either. And it's
Yeah.
fucking weird. Like you don't get collabs here
The
unless
collabs
they've
will go
been
crazy.
friends for like years. You don't get like out of pocket collabs. I be trying to do that shit. I ain't even like all of my features, I got a feature from Keontre, and that's my boy. We've known each other like 10 years, but everybody else I've ever made a song with is motherfuckers I didn't know until we made that song. And I think that's cool. Like, more people got to do that shit here. As long as you don't get too close. That's my advice to everybody that does anything with artists. Since I've been doing this shit, and that's with like you throwing shows, popping up in music videos, anything. If I could give anybody an advice, it's do your job and go home. Don't get close to these motherfuckers at all, because that's where shit starts happening.
This is business, and that's where it gets messy.
Yeah, exactly.
It definitely gets messy from there.
Yeah, for sure. Like we said, everybody got problems in this city, so it's a weird thing where like, if I post a dude too many times in a row, and then his op hit me up like, "Oh, you fuck with this dude," and it's like, bro, I fuck with everybody. I'm just here.
I definitely have heard a lot of that, just because I sell to anyone, I'll do anyone's outfit. There's
that's the point. You should, you open to everybody. Like,
I mean, I done heard the most. Like, can you do this? Like, can you not work hard on that? Like, can you not take that sale? Like, no, I'm gonna work hard for every customer, 100%, no matter who it is.
Yeah. That's why you successful at what you're doing. That's why I knew your name. I've known your name for a long time, and we've never met, and that's why right there. You got a different mindset with it. A lot of people ain't like that. I've had rappers turn down shows before. Male rappers turn down shows because they told me I had to pay them because they're a model, and I have to pay them to get on flyers and shit like that. The mindsets.
I feel like the exposure is everything, no matter, how you get it. If you had to pay for the celebrities, whatever, or if it's free exposure or whatever it is, even if it's just the smallest, exposure, like, oh, you doing a commercial or you, whatever it may be, it's exposure. Like, you may think, just like, posting your stuff, there's no limit to how much you can post your stuff. Like, I promise everyone didn't see it yesterday. Like,
facts.
I promise. Like, repost it, post it today, post it tomorrow, post it the next day.
Somebody's
gonna get it. And I really thought maybe people was getting annoyed at my posting, and then I get this like notification like, boom, you've been posting, you've been in professional dashboard for so long, on social media. We're gonna start paying you for these posts.
Yeah,
so
that's nice.
Like, I'm thinking this is, like, I'm just talking, I'm just promoting, and then I get the chance to get paid for what I do on a regular basis.
Yeah, you can really do that. I be trying to tell people to take their social media presence seriously on this shit all the time. Because especially, at least in music and shit, like, you still got to build shit in person. Like, meeting up and us having this conversation builds a relationship better than Instagram. You know what I'm saying? But that social media presence can really push you so far. It's crazy. I've seen dudes here in town who have had a couple hundred views on their song, post their shit on TikTok with some money behind it, and all of a sudden they making money on streaming. It just pops like that sometimes. It's crazy.
The networking is the main part, I promise. A lot of people have been asking me, I feel like, about how do I start, how do you start a small business? How do you go about it? I've actually sold a lot of vendors to people. Like, a lot of people have messaged me asking, how do I go about this? So I started selling my own vendors because so many people have messaged me. I'm like, why not give them the opportunity? Yeah. As I started selling my own vendors, I get these people who want a refund after, they've already received my vendor and after they've already got it because they don't know what to do. Not everyone can be a business owner. I know a lot of people say like, oh, you guys are selling the same thing. Like, it never matters. It matters who you are. Because
right.
You can give someone a blueprint exactly how you made it, and they can't do it, because
that's facts. That's facts. I've had dudes complain to me about the page and shit, about shit not getting views or something when I post them. Man, that's on you. Like, when I give you the platform, if it don't go nowhere, I'm sorry. Like, that's kind of on you. Like, you kind of have to come with better quality. I don't know what to tell you. I have dudes all the time that do that shit to me, like, bro, you posted Lionel or some shit. I'm just using him for example because he ain't here. You posted Lionel and it got 2,000 views, and you posted me and it got 100. Lionel better. I don't know what to tell you.
No, I swear.
Like make some better shit.
My vendors to like probably like 30 people, like each vendor like 30. I have like so many vendors.
Sometimes it don't work out.
Vendor list, and I have some people. I probably only had like 3 people reach out to me like, can I get a refund? I don't know what to do with this. Yeah. Like, this is the blueprint.
Hey, and sometimes too, like, maybe that don't necessarily mean your business is gonna fail. Like, sometimes maybe that vendor just wasn't for you. Sometimes shit just don't work out. I've taken so many L's in this shit to try to build this. I've lost so much money, so many like book some shit and it never happens. So much. You take so many L's when you're trying to start something like this up. It's just what it is.
Well, this is definitely something to talk about. I remember when I first started my business, I got scammed 3 times. Vendors. That's why I say find a vendor. Like the fact that I'm selling my certified vendors that I know ain't gonna scam you.
Yeah.
Definitely tap in with that, because I've bought from a vendor who I actually knew personally in Chicago, like how I met her. I knew she was located in the same city that I was, but I happened to go back to Kansas, and she scammed me for the dancer outfits. I wanted to start this 2 years ago.
Yeah.
But she scammed me for my startup money. Like I finally got it back after all my followers got to her. She sent the money back. But then like another time I had this vendor that I used for the longest, but she was she was a US vendor. So I knew her on social media, and I found her on social media. I did business with her for probably like 2 years. One day she decided to wake up and just take all the money that I sent her and not give me my product. And I still have not received my refund from that. And I've been scammed one other time.
Yeah.
So definitely be careful. And those little Facebook posts that you guys see, like those people are posting those bundles for like $50. That's a scam. Because everyone be looking at me like, why are you not posting for $50? That's a scam.
Yeah, this shit. It's a weird thing. It's so negative to say that like that's just what it is, because you don't ever want to have to deal with that. It pisses you off. It discourages you a lot. But like, unfortunately, that's just part of the game. You got to take a lot of L's.
Definitely a lot of L's.
It's crazy. Like people don't understand even like for example, my posts, for example, we was talking about that. I can't monetize anything. I post everybody's music. I can't monetize your song. That's your song. You could copyright me. So none of my shit's monetized like that until the only things that are monetized is like podcasts, stuff like that. All my posts, I don't make shit off that. I don't charge for them, nothing like that. You got to do shit free sometimes to build a fan base and to build a following. And yeah, it can be real discouraging when you see those L's, but people hit me up and fuck with my page. I'm so far in the red. Like when people get discouraged and shit, like if you fuck with my page and you looking at this like, oh, you want to do something like this, just know I take L's every day with this shit too. Every day I lose some shit, whether it's like a relationship with an artist, some money, some this, some that. Like I take so many L's. I'm so far in the red of like money I've spent versus money I've made in this shit. It's insane. But you just got to keep pushing. That's what it is. One day it'll change.
Felt that. That's why I was trying to tell someone, like, they bought the vendor from me and they were expecting that they were just going to get money off bat. I'm like, you didn't realize that you have to buy the vendor, then you have to invest your money into the supplies that the vendor has. You have to promote, you have to get pre-orders. Like, you don't have to do pre-orders. Pre-orders I actually wouldn't recommend. But if you're trying to start from nothing and you have nothing, pre-orders is how you would want to start doing it.
Yeah.
For me, it's because I sell out so quick. Out of the colors that everyone wants, I probably only have like 40 sales I can do, and then everyone's just blowing me up and I don't got it.
Yeah.
So you can do pre-orders from there. But other people, I just been trying to tell them, if you're going to buy my vendor, you should expect that you're going to have to invest some money into what the vendor's selling. What do you think you're buying the vendor for?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just if you got it, you got it. If you don't, you don't. You just got to invest your time into it. And if that's not something that you can do, then it's not for you right now.
Yeah, for sure. Yo, see, so you got all these models. You got like 15 models in a group chat type shit. You said you got all these shows, all these vendors, all that type of shit. Your DMs must be crazy.
Crazy. See,
I can't imagine that shit.
My DMs be crazy, and I don't want anyone to get discredited when I don't feel discredited when I don't hit you guys back, because
it really be like that. People don't understand it. I'll have days. There's days where I get nothing. There's days where I don't have a single fucking DM and I got no excuse. But then there's other days where I'll post some shit like send me your song and I wake up to 75 DMs overnight, and I'm like, what the fuck? There ain't no way to catch up on that.
Like if they can imagine, if you go to my post and you see like me say like, oh, I need 20 models for this event to add on to my other 20 models.
Yeah.
And there's so many people, but now all these people in here aren't realizing, I need 21 and up models. I need someone that's not going to fight on the stage. I need someone that's going to take it serious.
Facts.
You have to come makeup and hair ready, because we're bringing baddies to the stage. We're not that nothing less. So it's a lot. It's a lot that I have to explain to each person. And by like the 20th person, I'm tired. We got like 70 more people to go. And the day before that, I just made another post about a free raffle that everyone wants to win.
Yeah.
So yeah. They definitely be blew up, especially my Snapchat.
Yeah, no, that shit crazy. I can't imagine. And I imagine you get a lot of weirdos too.
A lot of weirdos.
Yeah, for sure. With the type of shit you be throwing, like these shows, you got. I seen like a video of I think y'all did a show. Was it your last show? You had like a video up of a show, I think. I seen some shit. It was like girls dancing and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I seen that shit before. Is it gonna be the same type of vibe on that?
So it's gonna be, that was my first, little dibble dabble in that. So it's gonna be a little different now. I know what dancers are dancers. I know who's there to model the outfit and who's there to get on the pole. So
yeah.
The dancers that are actually dancers will be on the pole, and then the models that are models and just need to be doing the runway will be doing the runway in their outfits.
We talking about Fever?
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. I don't know anything about either of those worlds. I'm not a dude that go to the strip club and shit. I don't know nothing about
It's
it.
my favorite place.
I ain't hating on it. I ain't never been. It's just I don't go out. I literally don't leave the house, bro. He knows.
I literally
don't
gotta
be out, bro.
I literally gotta like convince this man to get out of that house.
I don't go nowhere. Yeah, it's crazy, but I don't know nothing about that shit. But like, yeah, no, that's crazy.
Yeah, because you guys have to really, bring the poles in and bring.
Yeah,
man, it's gonna be a lot of work.
Yeah.
You gonna get it done.
No, the first event, I was like, where we gonna put this pole? Like this is big old dance.
You just have one? Do we have two, three?
They had two but that's like our first event. We never done anything like this. No one has in Fever, so now it's gonna be even bigger each time.
Oh yeah, Fever's such a big ass club too. That shit's gonna be huge.
2 bands for the winner for the contest.
Whoa, where the 2 bands coming from? Nah, don't tell me that. Crazy. Don't tell me that. Where the 2 bands coming from?
Yeah.
Yeah, last time it was a band. So we're upping the prize money. I think who won last time? I think it was
2 bands is a check.
I forgot what her name was.
No, 2 bands is a nice.
That's nice.
Yeah,
that's no Presto. Sure. That's who won last time. Yeah,
I have no idea who that is.
She a dancer. Y'all said y'all not in that world.
Yeah, not in that world.
Nah, man.
Respect. Hey, nothing but respect to everybody in it. I just don't know nothing about it right now. But we gonna get there. I'm gonna pull up to this event. I'm gonna meet people. You feel me?
It's gonna be dope. Nah, that's gonna be a really dope event.
Yeah, it's gonna be really dope. I think it's gonna be big.
So when is gonna be your grand opening for your spot?
I'm not sure on a date right now, for real. I'm thinking right after Christmas. I'm trying to get all the decorations. We just got all the carpet pulled up and got like hardwood floors and painted the store and everything. So we basically just did a remodel after some changes in the store. Now we're bringing in more people. I think we're bringing in Etoya. Shout out Etoya for the back room for our dancer line. She's doing her own dancer line, collabing with mine. So that'll be a go for sure. We'll have pose back there for all the girls, to do whatever they want. Mirrors. It's gonna be really pretty back there. So we're trying to take our time with that part. And then we have Mike in the front. He sells all this men's apparel, kids apparel, women's apparel.
Okay.
So
I was gonna ask because you keep saying we, so I'm like, okay, who's the we?
Yeah,
so there's multiple people in here.
There's 2 people in there, and then there's one that's about to come in beginning of November.
That's dope.
Yeah, so she also is like a hairstylist and everything. I don't know what she's going to do in there, but it's going to be pretty. It's going to be me and her in the back with our own dance lines, dancer heels, like every little thing that you can imagine for the best prices. Like, you're not going to go nowhere else in the dub and find something that price, like, for that quality.
Okay.
Yeah. Nah, that's facts. I won't say your prices or nothing like that, but even with your modeling team, I don't know that it's anybody charging what you charging in town. You got probably the most fair price I've talked to. I'm not gonna lie, because I've talked to girls here in town, bro. I've hit girls up for a video one time. I hit up, and it wasn't even me. That's the crazy part. These girls be getting egos about it, and I'm like, bro, my girl hit you up. It wasn't even me. I don't even know who the fuck you are. It's crazy. I had my girl hit up girls one time for a video, and I had a couple girls who were hit me up like, oh yeah, it's $500. Like, who the fuck are you? Like, what? $500 for one girl to pull up in my... I'm not even the type of rapper. You ain't even got to twerk or nothing in my video. You just standing there. You just got to stand in the background. That's it. Like, that's crazy, bro. These girls be having egos with that shit.
Stand there.
That shit wild.
Man, yeah, it's...
But nah,
as a music video director, it's rough.
Man. I get why you would pay a lot for like certain shit though. There's certain types of songs. If you got like a Sexy Red type song, that's wild. Like, them girls is doing a lot in that video.
The most.
That's a lot.
The most.
I get that for sure. But yeah, I want to see more I want to see models tap in with rappers and shit more in the city. But that falls on the rappers as well. They got to be willing to pay for shit.
Yeah, but it's not only that too. It's the way that people come. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, most rappers, their business tactics are awful.
Yeah, no,
the way that they talk to people is terrible.
Yeah,
so.
I was trying to tell these girls when I had girls pull up for the video. I was trying to tell them like, my girl does photography. she'll give you like a free boudoir session if you just pull up. Like we'll shout out all your shit.
Yeah,
you know how
that's crazy.
expensive boudoir photos are?
That's crazy.
That shit expensive, bro. They be charging crazy for that.
Taxing for sure.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And they still don't pull up. That's the crazy part. I'll tell these girls like, I'll give you free shit. I'll promote you. I'll put your name in the end of the video so you get like a credit. They still won't pull up. That's the crazy part.
Yeah, because the thing about it is, you know, when we work together, or just when I work in general, the goal is not to just push, you know, people know the brand Humble Greatness, but I'm here to push everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Because when it comes to high budget music videos and stuff that we do, this takes a team of people. It's just not, you know, one guy with a camera and one guy rapping. Like, if you want to make your music video look like something, well, then we need people. We need a team. We need this. We need budget. So, at the end of every video, you know, if people want they stuff blasted, then let's blast it. So
yeah. It's
Teamwork.
crazy. People don't be tapping in with each other enough in this city. Just like we said, we started this off talking about there need to be like a bigger strip club here in town, like in Miami and shit. It don't make sense. You see all these big cities, rappers spend every fucking weekend in a big strip club just throwing bands.
money.
We don't even really got like that many strip clubs here in town. There's a few, but they're not like big. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't have like that big building. Like
that warehouse.
You know what I'm talking about?
Warehouse.
Like Miami, Atlanta, like even OKC, they got that big ass strip club where it's hella people.
But
in
not
there.
only that, man, it's you know what I'm saying? Something that's just nice. People want to go somewhere that's really nice.
Yeah.
That's really upscale. You know what I'm saying?
I can't blame them though. No, don't nobody go out in the city. It's fucking weird. I wouldn't want to build it either. It's too much of
With
a
the
risk.
collab and shit, I feel like it's a pride thing because like a lot of people were coming up to me about the boutiques and they were asking like, oh, you know, like basically just trying to create this like battle between the boutiques. And me and all the boutiques are super close. Like talking about doing collabs for grand openings and stuff like that. Like I love all the boutiques here. I collab with all of them. All the ones that I know. Shout out 316 Trends and
shout out 316 Trends, man. For sure.
I don't know nobody yet.
It's all good.
I ain't gonna lie. I still be learning.
They finna have that grand opening soon.
It's too many names, man. That's the crazy part. This city's so big and yet so small.
Yeah.
Like, don't nobody do shit, but at the same time, everybody does shit. It's crazy, bro. Don't nobody be going outside. Like, don't nobody pop out to shows and shit, so I don't ever know about people. But I find about a new artist. I find out about a new artist, a new filmer, a new this, a new that every fucking day. Yeah. It's crazy.
The thing about it, though, I mean, rappers' careers are super short. Like, they start, and then probably in, like, the next 3 to 6 months.
Yeah, for sure.
They ain't rapping no more. So there's always going to be new people, especially in what we do. But I like what you got going, you know what I'm saying? Not only that, but you young, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
You young, you really trying to get it in. You've already, you know, seen the vision and what you want. And the thing about it is you talk about it, you get excited, you know what I'm saying? So that's dope, man. And I was talking to my boy G, who's been with me on some video shoots. And I was excited for him, you know, like, yo, you're the next up, because I mean, I love what I do, but I'm not going to do it forever.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying? So I need the next generation to come in and just wreck, man.
I was just saying that, like, I was going to fall back on the dresses because in the beginning, you know, I did it for the fun of it. Like, it was fun. Someone noticed me, they ordered something, and it was, like, on from there. And then, like, the experience from, like, actually, like, dealing with customers and, like, you get the customers that get it and you get the customers that don't. Like, you know, just mad disrespectful that it took the fun out of it for me.
For sure.
So I probably take, like, 3 dresses a month now just to, like, keep my own composure and deal with the customers that love me like I love them, you know, like, and I don't even be knowing half the people. Like, if you go through like my what is it called? I don't even know, the professional dashboard on your social media and stuff. Yeah. It's mainly like my non-followers, like people from different cities and everywhere that support me.
And also, but that's a good thing because like there's a whole world out there. I feel like
outside of Wichita.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people in Wichita, they just close minded about Wichita. Like, yo, there's billions of people. So when you're talking about your product, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's what you want. You want to be doing all them online orders and stuff like that.
Yeah, definitely.
There's
and it's
so
the best
many people.
experience for me. Like, you know, dealing with people outside because I'm not gonna say nicer, but they're respectful. You know, I'm not gonna say people in Wichita don't respect me because there is a lot.
It's a different level.
I feel like a lot of people know me, you know, and they've been know me, so like feel like they come at me some type of way just because they know me, like, or know of me. I feel like in other cities they respect me as like this stylist, you know, like they respect me as know my worth for sure.
You can't ever get respect in your city. I feel like that's with famous rappers. That's with everything.
Yeah, man.
That's just what it is. If they feel like they can be in the same room as you, they feel like y'all equals. But we're two different people in this room. I promise you.
It's just really hard, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter what you do, especially when you grow up with people, they always see you as, oh yeah, that's my baby cousin. That's, that's, rather than like, nah, man, I got a whole brand underneath me. Like, what are you talking about? So but it's all good, man. I mean, the good thing about Wichita is we live in a place where we can really create a lot of stuff. I know, like, if, say we were, let's just use Dallas, Texas, for example. There's a lot of people out there and all that stuff, but they already got their own motion going on. You know what I'm saying? So with Wichita, I feel like it's easy to create. And what I always tell people is, if you could be successful here, you could be successful anywhere, right?
Yeah.
So
people don't realize that enough with like what you said about Texas. That people feel like because Texas is established, it's more opportunity there, and there is maybe like you can get more views and shit there. But like Tajay's interview was a perfect example, and I'm only saying this because he said it. It's already out there.
Shout out to Tajay.
So this artist Tajay that we interviewed, he from Texas. We was talking to him, and a music video here in Wichita, like, I won't say anybody's specific prices, but if you spend like $500 to $1,000, you're gonna get like a real good music video in Wichita.
Yeah, you're gonna
that's
get
pretty
some
solid.
Fire for that.
$500 to $1,000, you getting some solid shit. This motherfucker told me he spent $7,000 on a video, and he was like, "Yeah, they be cutting me a deal." I was like, "What? What the
he
fuck?"
Did say that.
So people be feeling like, "Oh yeah, there ain't no opportunity here." Like, it's way cheaper here though too.
Yeah,
I could pump out 7 videos for the price that motherfucker got one. It's like that just don't. You don't get that nowhere else.
But you could pump 15, 20.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. You don't get that nowhere else.
Yeah, it's wild, man.
There's a lot of opportunity here. People just don't know how to seize it, I feel like.
They just gotta.
It's right there.
They just gotta like each other, man. A lot of the people, they don't like each other. So y'all gotta put the beefs away and learn to work together.
I feel like every opportunity that like arises in front of me, I go for it. I feel like
Absolutely.
most people are scared to go for it, but the worst someone could do is say no, or the worst that you could do is not get that collab or not get this,
You're right.
person. So I just say go for it. Like,
yeah, for sure.
You only live once, bro. Let's get it.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
So you said you not from Wichita? You are from Wichita?
I moved here in 5th grade. Well, my mom had got shot, and I moved here from 5th grade. It's a good trauma center, I guess.
That's a weird time too. 5th grade to move. That's like right in that time.
Yeah.
You kind of from here. You kind of not. You really grew up in both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like 15, I moved away from here and went to Chicago.
Oh yeah, that's
okay.
Yeah, that's
So
crazy.
I came back here, I want to say one time when I was 18, and I had gotten a little bit of trouble, and I got like pulled over, and that's the only reason why I stay here, because I had to go to jail. I was like,
oh no,
I just turned 18. I was sick,
Man.
my name's very unique, so I knew they wasn't tripping. Like, I thought they had the wrong name, but I was like, nah, it's me.
It's 100%.
Yeah, you can't take me.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I
I'm the same way with my name. If somebody if I'm walking and somebody calls my name, I have to be the one that turns around.
Yeah.
Like, ain't nobody got the same name as me.
Yeah,
I'm not a Mikey. Like, my name is
man. It just is what it is. It's unique. For sure.
Yeah. So what made you start your business here and everything and not try to go back? Not try to go to Chicago or something?
I started in Chicago. I actually was having my second son, and I was going to school for like medical billing and stuff. And I finished that, but like realized that I wanted to have that under my belt and like something else on the side. So I planned to open a store down there.
Yeah.
But like things, brought me back here. So I stayed back here. I went through my own shooting. I went through my own stuff, so had to stay down here and open my shop down here because really couldn't go nowhere else, but here. And it basically plotted itself right in front of me. The way I found the shop, it was just like it was meant to be.
Yeah,
that's dope.
Yeah, I think whenever you open the shop, you gotta like plan it out. Whenever you have the grand opening, like plan it out so we can shoot like some videos and shit for that. You feel me? You be doing all those little promo videos. I'll come in there, do a promo video. That shit could be crazy.
Yeah, it'll be dope. I mean, I know there's a whole bunch of stuff that I could do with this space just because, it's mine. Like, I never really just, like, had the area where I could just do whatever I want. I go in there and I do my dressing and I come to think, like, dang, I just got this on the floor, like, freaking out. I'm like, oh, shit, this is mine. Like, like, I clean this up. This is the building that I have for my store. I can't wait for it to turn out how I want to turn out. You know, I got to find someone to do measurements and everything. I'm still this girl that knows nothing about, you know, like measurements and stuff like that. But
when you hopping right into it, I mean, a lot of people, you know, when you start hearing people's stories, they don't know.
They didn't know. I promise.
Yeah.
Like,
They're just like, I just wanted to do it.
Yeah.
And then they just go and figure it out on the way. You know what I'm
This
saying?
podcast started in like a few days.
Yeah.
I just hit you up. I wanted to have a podcast, but in my mind I was like, it's gonna take me like a year. I got to get the equipment and shit. And I just texted Humble. I was like, I want a podcast, and he was like, come shoot it. And I was like, when? He was like, Wednesday. I was like, all right, well, shit.
Right now, you know, anybody that knows me,
this.
man, they know I'm a right now person.
Yeah, that's what you got to do.
Because what happens is when you talk to people, bro, and like they have ideas, and then they're like, oh, it's just not the right time. It's never going to be the right time.
Yeah, it starts
Never.
losing steam. Yeah.
Oh, man, let me wait till I pay this off. Forget. Bro, just do it.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
do
for
it.
sure.
Get it done.
Yeah.
I feel like I miss myself, like swimsuit season, you know, all that. Like that's
For sure.
big for boutiques, like holidays.
You're
like,
going to catch it next year.
yeah, exactly. Like, don't miss it. Go for it. Because I'm like, yeah, I'm going to get that, you know, one day, you know. And then, like, it goes crazy. Everyone's looking for, like, Father's Day baskets, Mother's Day baskets. Like, really got to throw yourself into it and commit, or you're going to miss out on all that money.
Yeah, for sure.
You're right.
What would you say if you got like any piece of advice for anybody who's trying to start their own business, trying to model anything like that, anything in your world? Like,
I got a couple tips because a lot of people have hit me up like, hey, I just bought my LLC. You know, that's like, that's not the number one thing. Like, that's not the number one thing is to go get your LLC.
everybody feel like they got their LLC and they successful. That's
Yes,
it.
yes.
That don't mean shit.
That just
I did too. I
means
thought
you got to
so
pay
too.
taxes.
Yeah.
Dog.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was just about to say. Because everyone hit me up like, I just registered. I'm like, no.
That's the start.
I did that too. I had to pay every year. And it's just crazy because do you know after 3 years of not making any profit from your small business, it turns into a hobby. Like they don't pay you
Absolutely.
anymore. They don't reimburse you for the, you know, your receipts and stuff that you write off as business credit and stuff.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I would not do LLC yet. I would wait, get your building and everything. Cause I'm, you know, I
Get
apply
yourself
for
some
all
motion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's game right there. People don't know shit like that.
for sure. Like, you know, the grants, like, you know, the ones that you don't have to pay back and stuff. Like,
I know what
I
you
would put in like 30,000 of those before. Like, I would definitely say don't rush it because I feel like I had rushed into my shop and it was going good. You know, I was selling a whole bunch of product, and when I was sold out. Like, I had to get more product and I didn't know what I wanted to do next. Started making dresses and didn't restock my store. So I would just say don't rush into it. It's gonna come to you. You know, don't get your LLC yet. Plan it all out. See, you know, if you're going to do a brand, find your vendor, find your wholesale vendor. Find do you want it to be more expensive where they're gonna do it overseas and then send your product down, or do you want someone local to do it cheaper? Because like I said, Dominic, tell him the price, he'll match.
Shout out to Dominic, man.
Shout out to Dominic.
For sure.
He'll match any price that you got. Any type of vendor, he'll match it. So I would definitely say find your vendor, find your wholesale supplier. How are you going to sell it? Because like for me, I sell on Amazon and everything like that. How are you going to sell it? What are you going to do with it? What are you going to price it? You know, what's your brand about? So definitely establish all of that before you go for it.
Dominic is so dope, bro.
Yeah.
Like, he's one of the dudes, like, he's always excited. And then he's just like, so for me, I'm going to just kind of slide my little stuff in here. I'm coming out with the clothing line, right? For the Humble Greatness. So we've been working on that, but he's always excited. He's like, all right, bro, let's do it.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, well, let me go ahead and get this. Nah, man, just send me some ideas, bro, and I'll do it for you.
Yeah, that's good to see.
And I was like, man, he's always just like, let's go, let's do this, let's do that. And that's the type of people you need in your corner. And also, he's just so knowledgeable, like, he'll give you the game.
Bro,
Yeah.
You know,
He'll give you the game. He'll be like, oh, bro, just do this. Just let me know how it goes. I'm like, yeah.
That's why I fuck with both of y'all, because you already doing it too. A lot of people don't like giving game in their lane. A lot of people feel like it's like too much competition, and if they tell you, they gonna like, you gonna take over their shit or something. And it's like,
a lot of people
we'll help each other.
You're right. And a lot of people, the thing about it, bro, is it's like running a studio. Like, I could tell somebody how I did it, how it worked for me, but
you can't
probably
do what you can do. That's literally
Yeah.
what I just said when I was talking about I was selling vendors and people were being mad at me like, what do I do with this? I'm like, I just gave you the blueprint, you know? If you can't do what I did.
That's just what worked out for me. You
Yeah.
might have a whole different story or lane or something like that. But I mean, even with Humble Greatness in the studio, I mean, shoot, there's so many people involved, like as far as like all the equipment set up. I didn't set that up. I paid somebody in town to set that all up. You know what I'm saying? The equipment that I have, it's specific. It's wire specific. It's just so crazy. But I mean, I learned a lot of stuff, man. Shout out Jacob Miller. Shout out Craig Avery. They taught me a lot about the game. Shout out, I mean, even Ballistic, man. NLR. Shout out NLR.
Yeah.
He was one of the dudes who opened up the studio, and really, I sat down and I saw him, you know, really be successful in opening up his own thing. So.
Yeah.
You know, just seeing that. Sometimes you got to see somebody else's success in order for you to be like, man, I think I can really do this. You know what I'm saying? So.
And there's things that you can learn from that person. This person can do the same thing as you know, that you're doing, and something that you don't know, you know, what you're doing. Like, I think a lot of people don't collab. They don't want this person to, like, steal their ideas, you know, be better than them or anything like that. But, like, with Dominic, you know, you would think that when someone would hit him out for opportunity, like someone hit up for opportunity, he sent them right to me. He was like, I don't dibble dabble and things like that. You know, like in the outfit wise, I'm the person that does that. He sent them right to me. And it's just like, collab with those people. You never know what type of business thing that they'll find for you.
Absolutely.
That they don't mess with.
Yeah.
That's dope.
What's your end goal with this? With all this, you talked about you want to open a shop in Chicago and all that. Like, what's the end goal? And like years down the line, what's your dream with all this?
I don't know. I think I just want to have an empire. I'm not really sure. I mean, I have my 5-year plan, but I'm not sure really where I want to be on the top from all this, because I'm just now like actually pushing with the boutique and everything. But I've went down there in Chicago and even like sat down with boutiques down there and like wanted to collab with them, and it's just like it could be way bigger than, you know, down here, what I got right here. This is just because
for sure.
It is local stuff. Like, it is, you know, you're in your city, people got to support you unless it's like you got a good social media interaction and stuff like that. I don't know. My end goal is to be on top of the world.
You say you 21?
Yeah, I'm 21.
Oh yeah, you still young too.
You
still so young to build. You still got a lot of time. Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't say that I know where I'm going with this shop. I just know that I sell any and everything. Like, you could anything, like anything that someone asked me about, like and vendors, you know, I sell vendors. People hit me up for mentorship and just a whole bunch of stuff. So I don't know what I want to do. Like, so many people message me just asking me like, what are the play-by-plays? And I feel like I should be, you know, giving like play-by-plays, selling dress templates so that they could see how to like cut their dress and stuff like that. Just like stuff to help other people start their small business. I feel like that's something that I need to get into, because a lot of people do hit me up like, you know, how do you start throwing events? With me, it's a funny way. Y'all know why.
That's a lot.
Y'all know why I started throwing my events, but
yeah, man, it is a lot.
Start throwing my events, and I couldn't tell you how to get into it the way I got into it, but I can tell you, you know, how to move forward after you do get into it.
Yeah,
I feel like don't look at the next person's prices, definitely, because that's why I like when I started promoting.
For sure.
I was like, oh yeah, this person charged me this much. You know, they was lowballing themselves. Like, that's what you go home with.
Yeah, and you're right. So the thing about it is, you have to be able to do stuff without looking at the money. You know what I'm saying? If you're just constantly money driven and, man, I'm just trying to, you're gonna burn out. Trust me, you will. You have to do stuff because you love to do it, right? So even when it comes to, you know, shows, and you got to get a good team of people around you that really care. Because if you're just throwing shows with random people and you don't really know,
trying to do something fast for some money, it's not gonna go good.
You losing out on the bag. Trust me, somebody on the back end is bagging your take. For real. Yeah. So,
we were saying that earlier in this podcast. You gotta love what you're doing, because bro, I'm so far in the red. Just on like how many L's you take, how much money you spent versus how much you make in this shit. I'm so far behind. It's crazy.
You can't.
Just gotta keep pushing.
But that's why a lot of rappers don't. That's why they stop, man.
Yeah.
If you constantly thinking, okay, a music video is this, studio time is this, beats is this, it's never gonna make sense.
Yeah. Wichita really bad at that.
Do it.
I won't say names, but Wichita really bad about like. Wichita rappers last 2 years and then they never rap again. It don't make no fucking sense. Y'all really think it was gonna pop that fast?
It's faster than that.
Come on, man.
It's literally 3 to 6 months, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy. These dudes don't drop music for very long. They be on that, I'm the hottest in the city, and then they only rap for 6 months. You wasn't that damn hot. Oh my God. Shit. That shit crazy, bro.
Ooh, hey man, he throwing some hooks. I love y'all, Wichita. Hey, I love y'all.
This shit takes some years sometimes. It's famous rappers that rap for 10 fucking years before they blew up. This shit take a minute sometimes.
Be on tour and all of that. The thing about it is, just because you can do it doesn't mean it's your time to do it.
Yeah, facts.
So,
hey, and like you, people don't realize this enough too. All that like hottest rapper talking shit, it doesn't matter. Because one thing you said to me when I first met you, it was like the first week I met you, and it like changed the way I thought about rapping. You said some shit to me. I remember I was sitting on that couch out there, and I made a song, and I was like, this motherfucker finna go crazy. And you were like, and what if it does? Then what?
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck, I don't know, bro. Like if this motherfucker popped off tomorrow and labels start calling me, people like, hey, we want you to perform in Atlanta tomorrow, and then this place on Wednesday and this place on Thursday. I don't know what the fuck to do, bro. I don't got shit. I don't got no team built up. I don't got no lawyer. I don't got shit, bro. I don't know. I have no idea what the fuck to do.
Yeah, man.
That shit's crazy, and people don't realize that.
I swear that's like me with this shop. Like how it came to me, I was like, yeah, I want that. You know, just started paying for the shop. And I was like, damn, do I want that? Like, what am I doing?
What's the
with this
next
shop?
step? Yeah.
It's crazy. You pop off tomorrow, just think about that.
What you gonna do?
Now what? What's next? You know what the next move is? I bet you don't.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
It's like that, and that's how I'm gonna tell you this. That's how a lot of rappers have fallen off. That's what. Yeah, one of the rappers I told you about. I'm not gonna say his name, but that's what happened to him. He came out with a song, and then he said he was at his mom's. He was on his mom's couch. He was like, I'm just on my mom's couch watching 106 in Park. Like I
shit
always
pop
do.
up. Yeah.
He's like, I get a phone call from an unknown number. It says like New York or something like that, and he was like, I answered it. And they were like, hey, is this so-and-so, the artist? And he was like, yeah, that's me. And he was like, oh, yeah, we have your music video. Your music video is actually going to be the #1 music video that we're going to play.
Crazy.
And he's like, I'm on the phone with them. I see that my song is #1. And then he was like, literally, I wake up the next day. I'm famous. People want me to perform. He's like, I don't have a team. I don't have nothing.
Yeah.
So he's like, I mean, we got to go get this money. So he's like, basically, like, I'm on tour, like, all of a sudden. And I just grabbed my homies, the people who I think have my best interests in mind.
Yeah.
He's like, we don't know what we're doing.
These dudes don't think about that shit at all. They're just like, I'm finna blow up. Bro, you don't have a car. You blow up, what the fuck you gonna do, bro? Like, what? That don't make it.
Yeah.
You got to plan more than that. It takes
levels,
a lot.
Man, there's levels to this. And
it's crazy.
So, but also, you know, one of the things that I always tell people is your relationships, man.
Yeah.
Your relationship. Let me tell you again, y'all who know me know what I'm finna say. Your relationships will always take you further than your talent ever will.
Yeah.
You could be super talented, but if you are bad with people, you ain't finna go nowhere.
No, that's a fact. Everybody replaceable.
Who you are.
Everybody replaceable, bro. I be trying to tell these rappers they replaceable as fuck. It's 500 hard rappers in Wichita, and I go with everything, bro. With like models, with anything. It's a lot of bad females out here. Like it's you. Everybody mad replaceable. It's about how you carry yourself.
But yeah, people's business. A lot of people just don't know how to talk to people, man. I don't know social media. We're all used to kind of like messaging people, but
yeah,
man, when you get face to face with people, things get weird. People just don't know how to talk. Like, yo, just talk to me. So I don't know if you've dealt with that kind of stuff, but
yeah, I definitely have.
I know when you talk about trying to have models, like that's hard.
No, it's crazy.
It has to be tough.
Like it be all cool. It do be all cool in the messages, and then you be like, "What the fuck is she doing?" Like, oh god.
That's the honesty right there.
I did not see that
real.
in those videos that she sent for audition.
What the heck is going on? Yeah. I'm excited about your event. Your event's going to be dope. You got some great people with you. I think that's what I'm most excited about is the people that you with. You with some good people.
Yeah, definitely.
Shout out Coalition DJs.
Yeah.
Period.
For sure.
Love the DJs.
Yeah.
Yeah. You finna turn the city up.
That's gonna be a crazy show for real.
For real.
And it's centered around Halloween. That's a bag. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Halloween. Wichita go
bag.
crazy every year. The clubs go crazy for Halloween.
Bag, for sure.
Man, I can't wait for Halloween. I'm gonna be at that event. I'm gonna go support somebody else's event.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, that's gonna be a movement for sure. I guess that's really all I got. You got any like end of the year goals? I asked long term. I like saying that because now you on camera. Once you spit it out, it's like you got to do that or you look real stupid.
I don't know. I want to say my end of the year goes. Now I probably like think about doing my grand opening probably in the summer. To be honest, no point in doing it in the winter. I want to do something unless I do like some winter fairy tale type shit. That
what's up?
I have no idea. Like, cause I just sell so much stuff. I really just don't know what I'm putting in there. Like, I got my own clothing brand stuff. I got lingerie in there, but also, you know, I got my guy in the front with his own stuff. So I don't only just think for myself. I got to think for them too. Like, even like every decoration I put in there, I think about them because I'm just pink, you know, and it's a dude in the front. So I'm just trying to be cordial with everyone there, trying to make sure everyone like what I'm doing. following.
I feel you. Nah, especially when you're sharing a space.
Yeah. So I bring all of them in because I felt like they would empower the store, to be honest. Like, I thought that they would all bring something significant to it.
That's dope.
So I would say my end of the year goal is to open that with all of them and have it ready. Like, I have curbside pickup, signs and everything, like, ready to go. Like, we've had this plan for like a year. I'm just ready to take off for sure.
That's dope.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy. Yeah. You got that shit planned out at 21. That's what's crazy.
That's wild, man.
That's wild, bro. I never would have.
That's awesome.
Hell
to see.
nah.
Super awesome to see,
I wasn't doing shit at 21. It's crazy. But yeah, I don't think I got nothing else. That's really it. So we about to hit the hour mark. You got anything else you want to like shout out? Anything you want to promote? Anything at all?
I'm gonna say shout out Jocelyn Vanessa, my makeup artist, my hairstylist. Shout out her for every look. I'm always book appointment right now. Shout out Cameron. My nails ain't done right now, but they will be for my Halloween event, the 27th. Tap in.
Yeah. So I think that's it. If you'll just like tell everybody where they can find you, your brand, everything like that. We gonna link everything below too, so it's easy to find. But
okay, bet. Tap in with my boutique. You could pull up at 638 South Oliver. We also have an online link that you'll find on my Instagram, stay_fleek_boutique. Tap in with my personal Instagram, Aushae Baker. Tap in with my Snapchat, Born Rich. Tap in with my Facebook, Aushae Baker.
Yeah, all of it.
Tap in. Come shop with me. Man. Custom dresses, lingerie, sex toys, anything you can think of. Tap in.
For sure. Yeah. Friday, October 27th at Fever. You feel me? They got the show. Make sure you pull up.
Get you a ticket.
It's going to be crazy.
$25 right now.
Yeah. Yeah, with that being said, I don't think I got nothing else. So appreciate you for coming on. That's been another episode of the Wichita Promo Podcast. Yeah.
For sure.
So.